Yeah. I mean, how's your sobriety going? I mean, are you like struggling at all, or are you mostly just like,
No, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. After a certain point, there's just no.
Right.
Yeah. So right now it's smooth sailing for me. That's not to say that it won't change in the future because, again, what was it? 7 years ago, whatever it was. I quit for 9 months. And then I just went right back into it one night. I never told the story of how I got back to drinking that one time. Real quick, it's because it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I was in Austin, Texas, because Tracy and I had broken up at the time. And I was doing nude modeling at a college in Austin, Texas, because I was struggling for money like always. In the past, not anymore. And new modeling was fun and novel for the first like 5 times. It was like, oh, this is different and kind of a fun test to see how still can you be for an hour while all these people look at your naked bodies. Speaking of vulnerability.
Yeah.
You're just exposing yourself under these bright lights in an artist studio at a college. And like, there's a dozen younger people, some older and whatever age. And they're drawing you, looking at your whole body, and you're standing there, and you might have the desire to move, you itch or something, and you get a cramp or you want to move, but you got to stay still. And they pay you $100, but if you're broke, that's a good $100. That's, But then it got old. It got to the point where I remember the last time I was doing it, it was nighttime, and I didn't want to be out there at night, and I had to ride a bike because I didn't have a car. It was dark and cold because it was winter in Austin, and I had to ride my bike all the way across Austin to this place for a measly $100 because I had no goddamn fucking money. And I was standing there and like resisting the urge to itch scratch an itch on my body, and I thought it was so stupid. I was like, I just want to move, and I want better, and all this stuff, was going through my mind as I'm just standing there.
Yeah.
At night, I got this stupid bike with these big tires, not street tires, and I got a pedal. So there I am halfway across town trying to not scratch an itch and just feeling frustrated. So what I did was as soon as the class was over, I knew what I was going to do. My mind was made up as I was standing there under the spotlight. And so I wrapped up, got dressed, wrapped up, left the place, got on my bike, and just a block away was a little mini mart, and they had some beer in there. And so what I did was I got a 6-pack at least, probably more, and a pouch of tobacco because I was not smoking or drinking for 9 months. And I went right back to it. I got the 6-pack, I got the tobacco, and I biked to a little street under a tree.
I think you called me from that spot.
Yeah.
Because that was when Tracy was doing a yoga thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in Mexico doing a yoga teacher training, and I was in Austin, and I went back to it. Yeah, so there I was, halfway across Austin at night, sitting under a tree, on a curb, and just cracked a beer and lit a smoke. And it was rough getting back into it at first. I mean, the smoke, because it's the no filter, roll your own tobacco, American Spirit. So it's rough if you're not used to it. So I remember taking the first drag. I was like, oh, whoa. It was hard to take a drag.
Yeah.
Now it's just like easy as perfect. But man, it was rough. It was brutal on the lungs. But I was like, oh man, I got this.
I gotta get through this.
Yeah. So the first one wasn't that good. And the second one was rough too, but the beer was good. And anyway, after 9 months, just all of a sudden, I mean, every day was easy. Didn't even think about it. And then something clicked one night to where I was like, oh, I'm doing this. So to my point, like it's smooth sailing right now, but that's not to say that the behemoth of addiction can just wreck you tomorrow.
Right.